All right, boys. So, welcome to the vlog. It's already pretty much late at night. I think it's like 7 o'clock or something like that. Something pretty high. It's like 7:30. Um, today kicked my ass. Today kicked my ass. I am tired. I'm very tired, and I think I got about 6.5 hours worth of work done. Not as much as I wanted, but I'm really feeling overwhelmed. And my brain is like fried, dude. It's like my brain is fried. And essentially, I went over it with the client. We kind of talked a little bit about certain parameters and stuff for the agent, which is fantastic. She liked it. Everything works on the back end for sure. Now I'm kind of experimenting with a single prompt versus a conversational workflow. And basically, what I did was I just copy and pasted everything and created a single prompt agent. Had ChatGPT write it off of the conversation workflow. Now, or the conversation, flow, whatever. And now essentially what I'm doing is I'm writing that single prompt. I'm going back through it, kind of making the final adjustments. I moved all booking tools down to one booking tool, as well as I simplified the agent. Instead of doing a booking and rescheduling agent like tool, I just have one booking tool. So essentially, and then I watched a YouTube video about basically triggering a calendar when a calendar event is updated or whatnot. And what I found is I basically coded my own webhook, which is pretty sick for the calendar. So anytime anything is created, updated, or deleted, it's automatically notified. And I did that through the Google Cloud and some coding, some Python coding. I watched a YouTube video on it. This guy had low key, like no followers and no subscribers, and I got 100 views, and it was killer. It was a killer tutorial. But I'm still debating on ChatGPT. Kind of said to use the API key for Google Maps to calculate driving time in the agent itself, but I'm just really debating it back and forth between it because it makes sense to do in the agent to make sure that we have the allotted time before, so our tech can get there. So we'll see what I do there. But essentially, I think that I might take a break for tonight. I think I did my best. I really, really tried today. My head hurts. Just have a lot on my mind right now. And I'm going to experiment with this single prompt agent a little bit and get my LinkedIn post ready for tomorrow, as well as this YouTube vlog. So let's just real quick, I actually made this. One second. That's that. I look, you want a copy of this, but it's whatever for right now. All right, so the main thing I focused on today was the driving estimator, as well as just making a couple of tweaks to the agent, the voice agent, the conversational workflow, as well as I'm just experimenting with other things, trying not to be hard-headed. What went well? I did figure out that webhook. The webhook was hard to do, and I figured that out. What was tough? The thing that challenged me the most today is that I feel very overwhelmed. Like I don't know which direction to go. So one lesson I learned today would be to simplify. That's the motto I feel like I learned today is simplify. Let's simplify things as much as possible. And my next step, tomorrow, I'm going to focus on the single prompt agent. I'm going to focus on making that the best it can be and then testing it out, as well as just making sure that my agent on the back end knows what's kind of going on. Essentially that's about it. If it's an emergency, it needs to transfer the call, shit like that. And I just need to make sure that it uses all the tools correctly. But other than that, the data transference from the transcript into Jobber is already done. It's there, it's done. Don't need to touch that at all. I don't. Another thing though is the when you create a job for the price, if it gives price over the phone, then I can put that into Jobber with the correct value of how much that job is worth or how much that visit is worth. And I think that that would be more professional and a better way to go about it. So we're gonna just really dive into it tomorrow. We're gonna try to get some rest tonight, and just get after it tomorrow. But I am starving. I'm going to go eat something. After I'm done eating something, I might hop back on here and try to figure a couple more things out with the AI agent and stuff like that. But right now, truly, it is the brain and the voice agent that are the toughest parts. The data integration is pretty linear. It's just the more dynamic things that are a little bit harder with the agents. So essentially what I'm saying is the workflows are easy and the agents are tough. So we're just gonna get after it tomorrow, guys. We have a couple of things to do, and let's just fucking get after it, okay? All right, but I will see you guys tomorrow, and these vlogs should pick up here in a bit when I start really diving deep into these things. So I'll see you guys later.